Hello, welcome to the Gerry Cheevers Show, Outside the Crease. I'm Mai Tran, and with me, of course, we have the man himself, Gerry Cheevers. Jerry, welcome.
Hi, Mai. How you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you doing tonight?
Hanging in there.
Great. Now, we have a special topic on sportsandproper.com. Sport No Sport is having a discussion, a poll regarding auto racing. And the discussion is if you think auto racing is a sport or not a sport. We would like to ask you your thought on auto racing. Do you think it's a sport or not a sport?
I think it's not a sport.
You don't think auto racing is a sport, Jerry? Why?
Well, cars aren't really athletic.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy gets in a car and drives it. The car decides who's going to win the race, the upkeep of the car, and how good of shape the car is in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a driver gets in there. Are there drivers better than other drivers? I would think so, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a guy weighing 80 pounds can drive a car, and a guy weighing 280 pounds can drive a car.
Mm-hmm.
Although they seem to all be mostly the same weight and very light.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells me that weight is a big factor in the outcome of a race. I'm not convinced it's a sport. I'm going the other way because, if this group of mechanics is better than this group of mechanics,
Mm-hmm.
and the drivers are somewhat equal, then the better mechanics are going to win.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying it's a situation where there's no athleticism involved.
Mm-hmm.
I think some drivers are better than other drivers,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's the outcome depends a lot on the organization and the group that's in the pits and getting this car ready and that. So is it a sport? It's an event
Mm-hmm.
that I don't think is a sport.
Mm-hmm. So basically, if I have a Pinto and you have a Porsche, you obviously will beat me in auto racing.
Yeah.
But I'm more athletic than you.
Now we can debate that as we go along, Mai, but that's right. I mean, so my Porsche might beat yours. What car did you say you had?
A Pinto.
A Pinto. Chances are it will. But you're a better athlete than me.
Mm-hmm.
So why is my car going to beat you? Because the car's better.
Right.
The car's, Porsche's always a better athlete than a Pinto.
Yes, and
But,
it's stronger. It's more power.
So, but these are good questions, legit questions. I like these because we're here to debate the fact that it is auto racing a sport, and my opinion is it's not a sport.
It's not a sport. Okay, excellent. So, what is it? Is it the racer athletes or?
It's a competition. What it is?
Yes.
Auto racing. It's a competition between car and driver versus car and driver. Now, just getting off the subject a little bit, horse racing, right?
Mm.
It's a horse and a jockey,
Mm-hmm.
for example, right? Now, am I going to say that's a sport? I'm going to say it is a sport because the horse, to me, is an athlete, where a car is not an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get down there later on in our debates, when we talk about horse racing and we talk about jockeys, etc., I'm going to say that's a sport, but I'm not going to say auto racing is a sport.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure.
That doesn't mean I'm right, but it means that I'm going to stick up for my thoughts on that.
Mm-hmm. There you have it, viewers, and we would love to hear your thoughts and you sticking up for your views. If you think Jerry's right or if you think he's wrong, log on to sportsandproper.com, go to Sport No Sport, cast in your views, and we'd love to hear your thoughts if you think auto racing is a sport or not a sport. Jerry and I don't believe it is a sport. All right, until then.
See, I won you over, didn't I?
You did. You always do. All right. Thank you, Jerry, for your time.
Ma, see you
it's always
next
a
time.
pleasure. See you next time. This is the Gerry Cheevers Show, Outside the Crease. I'm Mai Tran, Gerry Cheevers. See you again soon. Bye.